This is Anand, and in this short video, we will speak about my learnings after meeting a wonderful personality, Achyut Godbole sir. So, for those who haven't heard about Achyut Godbole sir, he's a businessman and an author who has written over 50 books on variety of topics. He has written a book called Manath, which speaks about psychology. He has written Arthat, which speaks about commerce. He has written Ganiti, which speaks about mathematics. Then he has written Boardroom, which is related to management. And one of his very best-selling books is Musafir, which is his autobiography. So he has written amazing books. The great part, right? He also has 23 years of corporate world experience, and he is author as well. So he brings both corporate world experience along with the theoretical knowledge as well. So this blends insights that he brings to the reader is quite unique and very interesting for the readers as well. So some of the things that I've learned from the conversation that I had, first one is he gets engrossed in whatever he does or whatever topics that he starts focusing on. So as you could see, he has written books on variety of topics, and the content of the book and whatever he has written is very deep, right? So some of the books are 500, 600 pages as well. Whatever topic that he chooses, he ensures that he goes very deep. He immerses himself, right, in that topic. So something this is very important for us, or in fact, right, for me, when I'm looking at my companies, Rian, DG Future Tech. I really, right, for me, it's very important. The areas of my focus is, right, such as reaching out to people, creating good branding for the company, or talking with investors, and create, right, a very good impact by going very deep. So something that I have learned, and perhaps, right, those who are working on their focused areas, they should also create, right, go deep in that area and create a legacy, right, with the passion as well. So this is one. The second part is that I really liked about him is he's master in simplifying things. And he has spoken about cryptocurrency, blockchain. He has talked about very convoluted concepts, right, in financial industry, economics, and he has made them so simple, right, for the users that it's very easy for us to grasp things as well. So he's expert, right, in the areas where he's focusing on, but he also ensures that he simplifies things for the users. And this happens only when you have an empathy for your reader. So something similar to that, when you're creating something, when you're explaining something to other people, ensure that you have enough empathy and enough connection with the users, so that you will be able to create a very deep connection by simplifying things, right, and helping them to understand convoluted or difficult concepts. So simplifying things is something that I learned as a second part. Now the third very important part that I learned from him is to ensure that connecting with the readers. So what I mean by that, so we were traveling from Mumbai to Pune, and we stopped at one food mall where many people approached him and asked him for signature. Some people took photos, but I really liked the fact that he spent some time with them. He asked them which book did they like, or what is your profession. He asked questions, and I thought, right, it was very interesting. And he also mentioned that whoever sends email to him, he replies to those emails as well. So this is a great way, right, of connecting with the users. If you see, his business type is B2C, right, business to consumers, reaching out to hundreds of thousands of people. But whoever gets back to him, he is actually spending time and replying them, which is really amazing. So something similar to that, when I talk about my business, when it is especially, right, B2B, again, I need to have similar level of communication with the business users as well. Many times it's not possible to have communication with everyone, but having, right, quarterly reviews, or talking to them, understanding, right, their pain points, or finding out the patterns that could help us provide better services in the future, it's something that we should all look at and figure out as well. So again, to summarize, what we talked about, for the first point is engross yourself, right, in whatever you're doing. So in Marathi, he told that they budtat, actually the topic madhe, they just go inside, right, that topic. So engross yourself. This is one very important learning. Second part is simplify things, right? Make sure that you are creating things that are easily understandable, and you have a empathy for the other person as well. And the third very important part is connect with your users. I mean, they are someone who are leading indicator of how you are performing, and what you should do, right, like in the future. So it's very important that like you learn from them, and also show respect to them, which will help you create better version of yourself in whatever you do next. So these are, right, like 3 things that I learned from him. I hope you like this video. If you really enjoy and if you learn some new things, please feel free to share, like, and comment to this video. I would be very happy to see your comments and get back to you as soon as possible. Until that time, I would like to end this video on the positive note. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye.